What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Sports Geek. Yep. Still using the laptop, folks. You know how it is. So today, I'm sitting here watching the New York Yankees sweep the Milwaukee Brewers, and all the conversations going on with this bat, this torpedo bat, that kind of bat, vampire bats. I don't know, man. Pure nonsense, right? So I wasn't even going to comment on this, and I'm just like, let me put this to rest. Anyone complaining about these bats are pure ass clowns. Seriously. Dead serious. I'm going to say one thing, and we're going to put this bat thing to rest. They're legal. Yeah, look it up. They've been approved by MLB for the past 2 years. So whether teams want to use them, not use them, try them out, whatever, they've been approved. This is nothing new. So all the haters out there that are hating on the Yankees for beating the Brewers and putting up, 36 runs and all these home runs or whatever that happened over the weekend. Guys, it's funny how people are. If the Yankees suck, it's a problem. The Yankees are good, it's a problem. Oh, now they're back to being the evil empire. Oh, wait a minute. I thought the Dodgers were the evil empire. Make up your mind. Stop the nonsense already. None of this makes any sense. I'm going to say one thing, besides the fact that they're approved by Major League Baseball. Guys, batters still have to hit the ball. No? A professional hitter still has to take a round wooden bat and square it up properly to hit a round ball. It's a skill set that most of us lack that's required for Major League Baseball as a professional hitter. It's very difficult to do. And by some people saying that the Yankees put up all these runs, you're taking away from the player who had to basically hit that ball square on a round bat to get a base hit or hit a home run. You think it's easy to do? It's not. I love baseball. Playing baseball is difficult. I was never good at it. I tried, but I'm horrible baseball player. My point is, these guys, or let's go one further. Could it be that maybe the Milwaukee Brewers pitching staff just had a bad weekend or left some bad pitches over the plate that professional baseball hitters would capitalize upon? Could that be a fact? If you were to ask any of those Milwaukee Brewer pitchers, yeah, man, I shouldn't let that ball up, high over the plate or low and inside. The guy likes low and inside. Could it be that professional hitters are trained to take advantage of a bad pitch? That's what they do and hit it hard. Not just the Yankees, but any professional baseball player. That's what they're trained to do. So people sitting here hollering and screaming about, the bats, the torpedo bats. Was anyone complaining of the weekend when Francisco Lindor of the New York Mets had a horrible weekend with his bat? Was anyone complaining when Rafael Devers of the Boston Red Sox uses the same torpedo bat? Huh? But as clowns like, say, David Portnoy sitting there making a ruckus over it, really? Or other commentators or other haters, period, making nonsense over nothing. Why? For clickbait? I'm saying, listen, I hope when other teams start using these bats, whether the Yankees are first, I have no idea, don't care. They've been around. The guy that invented the bat is now working for the Marlins. You don't think they're going to utilize his skill and his skill set to create something for them that's within the parameters of Major League Baseball on what the bat classification should be? You think other teams are going to do this? And I hear people saying, other teams don't have the money. They don't have them. Let me get this straight. You own a professional baseball team, but you don't have the money to create bat fitments for your players. Sounds like a load of BS to me. What are you doing with all that collective bargaining agreement, that CBA money? Where's that going? Just into your pockets? You don't have money to invest in your team to appease your fans? Listen, Say what you want. I'm putting it to rest. Guys, look it up. They're illegal. They've been legal. They've been doing, there's nothing illegal the Yankees are doing. There's nothing new. If you look at it, pitching has really developed and come a long way over the years. Guys are throwing 100 now. I mean, unheard of stuff with movement, whether vertical or horizontal. They've got some serious talent. It's about time that people start investing in the hitting side of things. There's all these things that can watch a pitcher from, their mechanics, their elbow action, their spin rates, and break things down analytically on what they need to do to become better or refine a certain pitch. It's about time the hitting started catching up. Guys, do you want to watch a game where it's 1-0? Really? Is that what y'all want to do? I don't. I love baseball, and that would be a boring-ass game. Do you want to watch a game where your team wins 5-3 or 7-4? Much better game. There's some action going on. Love playing baseball. Hate watching. I can watch the Yankees, but if you ask me if I watch any other teams, not really. It's too boring to watch. But I'm a fan of my team, so I'll watch my team. I can tolerate that. Now, come the playoff times, will I go and watch another team to check out what their weaknesses or what their advantages are? Of course. But I'm going to sit there and watch. And God love any baseball fan who's watching this podcast right now, this video that I recorded, that watches a bunch of different teams. Those guys, shout out. You're real. You're a real baseball fan. I can't do that. I just love my team. Same for football. I can watch my football team, and that's it. I can't really watch other teams. I don't care what other teams are doing, except come playoff times, as said before, I'll go and check out and see if I see any weaknesses or advantages. Well, they might beat our ass in the playoffs. They might win the championship, whatever. That's about it. But I don't watch every game. I'm not going to watch every single team and whether it's football, baseball, basketball. I'm not doing that. I just care about my team, which are the Yankees for baseball. So, guys, quick video, putting this to rest. I'm sick of seeing it. It's for clickbait. Don't even click on it. Anybody talking about these illegal bats, find content creators who are speaking about the truth about the bats. There's tons of content creators out there that actually know the rules, the regulations that MLB provided. I don't. I know the bat has to be in a certain diameter and a certain length. That's about it, and a certain width. All they did was basically analyze how hitters hit, and they said, okay, well, you're hitting down here. Just move the mass of the bat here, and hopefully it's still balanced for you when you swing. You get a good hit off it. If not, and there's players using regular bats. For example, Aaron Judge is still using his regular bat. And thank God he is, because I know why he's probably not, because they'll say, oh, well, because it's torpedo bat, he hit 60-some home runs. That poor guy, let me tell you something. He gets a bad name. Just gets a bad – he can't even play with the other teams and figure out, well, let me try this out and see if this betters my swing or makes me more fluid or puts less stress on my arms and my back. Who knows? Can't even play in that arena because people might say something. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame that this became a bigger news. And honestly, if the Yankee broadcaster didn't talk about it, nobody would even know about it. They wouldn't. If Michael Kay didn't open his big mouth, and I like Michael Kay, would you really know? Are you really looking at the bat when they're up, or are you looking at the swing to see if you're going to get a hit? Nobody's paying attention to fucking bats. No one's paying attention to that. So to me, nonsense, pure nonsense once again. And, Michael Kay could have brought this up in a different way, I guess. Once again, no offense against Michael Kay. I do enjoy his analytic views on baseball and his color commentary. I like it. But it just painted the team in a weird light. For what reason, I have no idea. And now everybody's running with this Batgate, as this podcast is titled. Anyway, guys, just my quick thoughts. I think the Yankees are going to have a much more difficult time against the Arizona Diamondbacks, which has a much better pitching staff than the Milwaukee Brewers. We need to see a larger sample size. Once again, people picking on Volpe, saying that he sucks. I mean, just have a little bit of class, man. Jesus. I mean, Volpe, Volpe has had some time to develop in the MLB. And hopefully this year is his year. After this year, I don't know what to say at that point. Is he a bust? I have no idea. I have to watch it once again, see how he performs this year. If Volpe can hit 262, 265, 270, hit 15 to 20 home runs, is he a bust? Absolutely not. That's a decent major league hitter. That's a contributor. You don't need – the Yankees don't need stars at every position. They don't need that. They need contributors. And as you can see from this lineup right now, it's a much more balanced lineup compared to what it was last year, right? It was just Judge and Soto. It was top heavy. That's all they had really. Now you got guys like Bellinger who can hit. Look at the line drive he did that he drove in that run. You know, contact hitter with power. That's the Yankees need. So all these people just hollering and hooting and hollering and carrying on like a bunch of imbeciles, man, enough of that. These are hardcore facts. These are the truths out there. They're approved by Major League Baseball. Look it up. Do your own research. They're not doing anything illegal, right? I'll even go as far as to say is the Yankees had such a horrible 2023 season that Judge actually got to spring training early for 2024 and required, as team captain, a lot of guys show up and do the work to make it to the playoffs because he wanted to prove to fans we can get there. And they went and got Soto. People showed up early, and they did what they did. Who's to say, I'm going out on a limb here, that working the extra month earlier didn't affect him in the playoffs? Just saying, just throwing it out there, just for shits and giggles. Who's to say that his concentration broke when he dropped that fly ball? Just having that. Listen, when you get to the playoffs, it's important that the players take a break. And if they were motivated to get back to it and people were starting working out early, it's a longer season. Just saying. We're all human beings. We all tire out at some point. Just saying. Right? Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Nothing more, nothing less. Wasn't trying to be controversial, but the reality is the BS needs to stop. They're not doing anything illegal. And any fan who says that, probably one of your favorite players and one of your favorite teams is probably using a torpedo bat. And at the end of the day, the batter still has to hit a round object against another round object to square it up and get a base hit. Otherwise, it's a foul tip or it's popped off or weakly flared or whatever. It takes talent. And I'm not taking anything away from any of these guys. Even if they're not on my favorite team, you still have to have that skill, and God bless them for having that talent to do that. So torpedo bat or not, Batgate or not, don't give a crap. Nonsense. Let's keep watching baseball. Let's enjoy the season and check out some more videos on Sport Geeks. Peace. Oh, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Yeah, here we go. Batgate. And here we go. Since I was talking so much, boom. Like, subscribe, and comment. Guys, I'm Errol. Peace out. I'll see you guys soon.